certainly felt like you were right there for most of the third period to be able to tie it. What do you think was the difference?
I think you give up, we had such a great second. You fought back from a 2-0 deficit. You get the lead. Yeah, that's a big goal to give up, for free, late in the second. Big 5-on-3 kill. And then you just kind of gave them all that momentum back to them. And then it's just a dogfight. One of their shots slipped through Hauser. And we had a bunch of looks at the front of the net that unfortunately didn't slip through their guy. He was great. That line was outstanding. Moose was excellent. I think that's him at his best. When he's being physical and he's going to the hard areas. I thought that third goal was just a great indication. The second goal, he scores right at the blue paint. It's something that he's been getting better and better at going those areas. And then the third goal, he goes in and just destroys their defenseman, forces a turnover, then gets rewarded with transition. It was great. That line, Malone, Weisbach, and Cedarquist was really good tonight.
That type of performance, at least the output, is that good to see? Does it maybe give him that little boost going into the playoffs?
Yeah, he's had some moments like that. He's had other moments, where we've seen it, where there's been games he's been our best forward, like he was a lot of tonight.
A lot of it was earlier though, right?
No, it's just been sporadically throughout the year. Okay. Probably even a month ago, he had another spurt like that. And, it's a big adjustment. He's coming from, he's a rookie too, and he's coming from Europe where you have more time and space and you're under less duress, it's less physical. And, he's still adjusting, but I think he's done a really good job. And you see those flashes that get you really excited about the kind of prospect he is. I haven't talked to our medical staff. Obviously, it's lower body, and probably like Warren. Unfortunately, it was serious enough in a big game where he wasn't able to come back. Early second. It was like Warren last night, so we were short for most of the game.
What's Warren's stats?
Out. Yeah, week. I guess week to week, but it's not going to be quick. It's probably multiple weeks, unfortunately.
You see any of the others back soon, or?
I don't. So we just got to find a way, and again, like we've been real thin, right? We're thin right now. But we put ourselves in great position to win both these games. We just didn't. Last night, the third period turned into chaos for one reason or another. Tonight, we fought ourselves back to have a lead, and don't be fooled by the standings. Look at lineups. That's the American Hockey League. When you play teams and what their lineup looks like, Cleveland and Belleville, have two of the best. Cleveland, Belleville, Laval might have the three best lineups in the league right now. So a lot of it is. When you play teams, that's a really strong group that they had there tonight.
And they scratched how many guys that
Yeah, they'll probably be in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, they'll probably be in tomorrow, fresh. So we just got to find a way. We put ourselves. Had a great run over this last 4, 5, 6 weeks. Played really good hockey. Outside of the first 8 minutes tonight, I think we did a lot of good things to put ourselves in position to win. As I said, for much of the 13, 14 games where we were winning and getting a lot of points, those games were all like that as well. I think 9 of those 14 or 10 were overtime, right? So that's how close it is this time of the year. And we just got to go tomorrow and put ourselves in the same spot and then find a way to win.
The position of goalie is, the spotlight is always there. It's 2-0. He makes a big save to keep it 2-0 back the other way. You guys score 2-1 to kind of change the game. But then, the one people remember is the.
Well, I think that Hauser and Subban have been excellent for us. I think they both would say that they gave up quite a few goals the last 2 games that are not ones they want to give up. And I think what they've done really, really well, and I know they'll get right back to. I have zero worries about them. Is So a lot of times it's not about the big saves, it's about the ones you give up, not giving up free ones. And I thought the last two games probably we've given up ones that they aren't accustomed to. But like I said, Housie and Subi, I got all the faith in the world in those two guys.
You could have locked yourself out of the 4-5 tonight. Now you approached, you don't know how you approached tomorrow until for another couple hours. Right?
Yeah. I haven't looked at the scores, so I have no idea. But yeah, I mean, it might be a win to avoid. You might need to win to avoid the 4-5, and then you got to be all in. If it's a game that doesn't mean anything, then we don't have a lot of bodies. So, we might be playing 9 forwards and 9 defensemen tomorrow. That's the reality of where we're at right now. So, but I have a lot of faith in this group, and I know whoever goes out there is going to play hard and put us in position to have a chance to win the game. That's all you can ask for.
Say that again. If you were pushed to it, is there a defenseman you would feel comfortable moving up?
Yeah, and I did last night. Mitch Elliott played forward a lot for a good chunk of the shifts last night. He played forward probably 5 or 6 times last year. With where we're at with the roster, I mean, you have all options are on deck, right? And it might just be that every able body is going. We have forwards that or defensemen that'll absolutely be more than willing to go up and give us everything they have.